Hi, boys and girls. It's Mr. Slates again, and it's time for Lesson 5. If you remember right, we've been doing two things during these lessons. Number one, we've been learning the strokes so that each of our letters from A to Z are made correctly. Because remember, this is our brain muscle, and if we get those strokes in our head correctly the first time or multiple times afterwards with practice, then that will really help us when it comes to reading and writing and spelling. The second thing we've been doing is going over the sounds that these letters make, because all English words are not only made up of letters, but sounds as well. So speaking of sounds, let's review the sounds of all these letters that we've done so far. I'll say the sound, you repeat. You ready? O, T, I, E, ya. K, the tall one. A, ah. K, s. U, d. A, o, u. Qua. U, U, Ba. P. V. Wa. X. Ya, I, E. Good. Z. Excellent. So we've covered letters that have long and short sticks, ones that have donuts, ones that have humps and bumps, one that have both horizontal and diagonal lines, some with both sticks and donuts. The last set of letters we're going to cover have tails, or look, this sheet's blank. There's nothing at the top. It's because they're kind of odd. They don't fall into any of these categories. So let's start with the first one. This is the letter G. Say the sounds G, J. Repeat. Good, there's actually two sounds. We're not going to make this fancy G. We're going to make a regular G, okay? And actually, the regular G does have a donut in it. So again, remember, I go to the left and all the way around and I close it, sort of like my A, but I'm going to pull down into a tail. So watch me do it. You ready? I circle left all the way around and close my donut, and then I pull straight down into a tail and say G as I'm doing it. G. Go ahead and practice that several times. Here's my next letter. It's the letter J. Repeat the sound. J. Good. It's very clipped, right? Not J. There's no U at the end. It's just J. All right. Now, the J has sort of a short stick, but it moves into a tail. That's why we're putting it on the tail. So watch me. Ready? I start at the midline. I pull straight down and do my tail to the left. I pick up, and then I dot it like an I, and I say J as I do it. Go ahead and do that. The next three letters we're going to do don't necessarily fit into these categories. They're a little bit different, so let's talk about them. This is the letter E. It actually has two sounds. Repeat after me. E. Say it. Exactly. Nice job. Now, the letter E has a short stick. It's a diagonal line, though, okay? So I do a diagonal line to my right, and then I make like a donut C. So watch. Diagonal line to my right, and a donut C. Now, if I have lined paper like this that has the dots in the middle, I'm actually starting the E below that. Okay, so I'm starting right here, and I go dot, horizontal line to the right, and up and over like a donut. Go ahead and try that. Here's our next letter. It's the letter S. Repeat the sounds for me. There's two. S, Z. Say it. Excellent. Now, my S is very curvy, isn't it? And just like the donut, I'm going to curve around to my left, okay? So watch. I curve around to my left and come to the middle, and then I go back around like this. And as I write it, I want you to say S. Very smooth, S. Here is our last letter. This is the letter F. Repeat the sound after me. Good. Notice I didn't say fa. There's no U at the end of this. It's just f. My teeth are sort of sticking onto my lips and air is coming out. Now, it's not quite a tail because there's nothing on the bottom. And it's not quite a stick either. Okay? For my letter F, I start close to the top line, but not quite. And I go straight up in a curve and pull straight down. Does that make sense? I start close to the top line and I go up and over, pull straight down, pick up my pencil or marker, and cross my F to make the full letter. As you do it, say F. Nice job. You have covered every single letter of the alphabet. That's 26. Have a good night.